Okay, let's continue. Number 15. A retiree receives 40,000 pesos every 2 months for 6 years from an investment earning 7% compounded quarterly. Find the original investment. So we're given are 40,000 pesos. The payment period P is 6. I is 0.07. M is 4. And then T is 6. So required the present worth, the P which is original investment. So to solve for P, use the formula. P is equals to R times 1 minus 1 plus J raised to negative N over J. So computing for J, J is equals to 1 plus 0.07 over 4 raised to 4 over 6 minus 1 is equal to 0.01163290088. N is equals to P times T, which is 6 times 6 equal to 36. Substitute in the formula for P. Then, the final answer is 1,171,030 pesos. 30 pesos and 35 centavos. Number 16. A business makes annual payments of 300,000 pesos into a fund that earns 6% monthly. Determine the value of the fund after 12 years. So we're given R 300,000. Our P is 1. I is 0.06. M is 12. T is 12 years. Required F. Our payment period P is 1 because annual. There is one annual in 1 year. And our compounding period M is 12 because it is monthly. There are 12 months in a year. So, let's compute for J. So, J is equals to 1 plus 0.06 over 12 raised to 12 over 1 minus 1. So, upon calculation, you will get 0.06167781186 The value of N is 1 times 12, which is 12. And then substitute the values in the formula. F is equal to R times 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 over J. The final answer is F is equal to 5,110,837 pesos and 3 centavos. Number 17. An individual plans to deposit 5,000 monthly into a fund that earns 12% compounded quarterly. Compute the future value after 5 years. So given R is 5,000, P is 12. Monthly, there are 12 months in a year. Our I is 0.12. And then our M is 4. Quarterly, there are 4 quarters in a year. T is 5 years. Required the value of F. So to solve for F, we use the formula. F is equals to R times 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 over J. And then computing for J using the formula. J is equals to 1 plus I over M raised to M over P minus 1. And substituting the value of I, the M, the P, the calculated value for J is 0.00990163,405. To compute for N, use the formula P times T. And so we have 12 times 5 is equal to 60. The final answer after substituting in the formula is 407,059 pesos and 70 centavos. Number 18. A 1,200,000 loan is repaid with equal quarterly payments for 7 years at an interest rate of 9% compounded monthly. Find the size of each payment. So we're given loan P, 1,200,000. The P is quarterly, so it's 4. I is 0.09. M is a monthly, it's 12. T is 7. So we are asked to determine the quarterly payment A, or we can symbolize it as our R. So use the formula. A is equals to P times J over 1 plus J raised to negative N. To solve for N, that is P times T. So we have 4 times 7 equal to 28. And the J value is 0.022669171,875. Substitute, and the final answer is A is equal to 58,356 pesos and 17 centavos. Number 19. A student wants to have 500,000 pesos saved in 6 years for graduate studies. If she can deposit 6,000 every month in a fund that earns 8% compounded quarterly, will she reach her goal? Justify your answer with computation. The goal F is 500,000. Deposit R is 6,000 monthly. So therefore, P is 12. I is 0.08. M is 4, compounded quarterly. T is 6 years. Will the accumulated value, meet the needs, meet the F? So, use the formula. F is equal to R times 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 over J. And then N is equal to 72. And J is 0.0066227095601. Substituting the value, you have the final answer, 551,228 pesos and 8 centavos. And in comparing it with 500,000, the goal is exceeded. So the final answer, yes, she will exceed the goal. Number 20. A company plans to accumulate 3 million in 10 years by depositing 100,000 every 4 months into a fund earning 7% compounded monthly. Determine if the company will meet or exceed its target. So F, 3 million. R, 100,000 every 4 months. So P is 3. And then I is 0.07. And then M is 12. T is 10 years. Will accumulated value F accumulated meet or exceed the target? So use the formula F is equals to R times 1 plus J raised to N minus 1 over J. Our N is 30 and J computed value is 0.023838295,139. Substituting the value, the F is 4,289,441 pesos and 40 centavos. And it is greater than the target value, which is 3 million. So the final answer, yes, target exceeded. We have the MCQ for our quarter 4 numbers and algebra lesson Roman numeral number 2.1. Understanding general annuity, managing unequal payment, and compounding periods. Number 1. In general annuity, which of the following statements best describes the relationship between payment and compounding periods? Letter A. They always occur at the same time. Letter B. The payment period is longer than the compounding period. Letter C. They may not coincide. Letter D. The compounding period determines the payment frequency. Number 2. Which of the following formulas is used to convert the nominal rate to the effective rate per payment period? A. IP is equals to 1 plus R over M raised to M over P minus 1. B. IP is equals to 1 plus R over P raised to P over M minus 1. Letter C. IP is equals to 1 plus R over M raised to P over M minus 1. D is equals to IP is equals to R over M. So our effective rate per payment period, IP, is just the same with the J that we use in our practice problems. Number 3. The term general annuity refers to an annuity where A. Payments are made at irregular intervals. Letter B. Compounding period and the payment period are not the same. Letter C. Payments are unequal in size. Letter D. Interest is not compounded. We will have the next part of our lesson, quarter 4, numbers and algebra, lesson Roman numeral number 2, Roman numeral number 1.